Now we gotta look at a different technique that's extremely similar to the last one. This time we're gonna attack the shoulder lock like before, but Elan is gonna protect himself. He's gonna try to stop me from getting the finish. The shoulder lock is a position that everybody's familiar with. However, people are not used to being on the receiving end of that technique when I'm fighting from the turtle guard. They think they're in control. They think they have the upper hand here. So I'm going to control his sleeve here, so I can shoot my right arm through, and I wrap my arm around his arm. Now I need to come and break his grip here, so I can control his wrist, and now I'm going to control my own wrist. As I'm trying to go for the previous technique, the shoulder lock, my opponent leans forward. Now it's impossible for me to go backwards. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to move forward, so I roll. Once I land in this position here, now I have enough power in order to break his grip. So I'm going to break his grip like this, and I'm going to roll sideways towards the mount like that. Once I get to this mounted position, I shoot my leg over his head, and I get the tap like this. So I'm in the turtle position. Sometimes I don't even let him get the collar. I attack right away. So he's trying to come for the collar. I control his wrist. I shoot my arm over, control my own wrist. And now he knows that the technique is coming and he blocks. So he really stays heavy here. Once I get to this position, I'm going to roll forward. I'm going to move my head sideways like this, rolling on top of the shoulder. Once I land in this position here, I'm going to plant my left foot on the ground. I'm going to start moving towards the mount as I break his grip here. So break the grip and mount. Rolling this way. Now it's important to keep his hand away from my leg so that he doesn't grab my gi like this. Because now it's going to turn into a war. So keep it away. Shoot your leg on top of his head, and now you're in a good position to get the tap. Alright, now let's work on a technique that is based on the same principle as the one that we just did, but this time Elan is standing up in my guard. So we're fighting from the guard, Elan is standing up, and he plants his right foot right here. So he's trying to pass towards the right side. Now, once I get him in this position here, the first thing that I need to do is go on the inside of his leg with my arm, just like so. And now, I'm going to bring my hips up. So my hips need to be glued to my opponent's body, high. So if I have my hand on the collar, I can even help myself up. So raise your hips so you can lock your legs around your opponent's leg. Now I start bringing pressure. My opponent may tap right here, or he may choose to sit down like this. If he does, I roll and I finish the submission. It's always a good idea to maintain a hold of your opponent's upper body here so he won't be able to turn. If I let go here, he may move not only towards me, but towards the opposite side, ruining the submission. So we're fighting from the guard. He leads with his right leg. I control the leg. And now I'm going to bring my hips high. Just like this here. I start applying pressure right away towards his knee. He may tap right here or he may fall back. If he falls back, I'm going to control with the other hand. So I shift grips here so I can control his upper body. And I tap just like this.